Hey everybody, meteorologist Sarah Gannon here on Thursday edition of Weather Check. Diving ahead into the weekend, and we've got a little bit to talk about with temperatures being the main focus point here for the next several days. First off, we're looking at the potential for some near record warmth. Then we look forward to some fall temperatures returning. So still a little bit of summer and fall all in the same span of a few days. So a bit to keep an eye on. Rain chances staying pretty limited. We'll kind of dive into all of those forecast details here in just a minute or two. But if you happen to be watching on Facebook, feel free to drop any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that into the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. And hey, let me know, are you excited for the fall temperatures? Are you ready to just keep the summer warmth with us? So let me know. But as we kind of dive into things here, skies are quiet. We've enjoyed that sunshine here today. We're looking at high pressure in control of the upper Midwest, and that's going to continue to keep us fairly dry. So rain chances have been staying pretty slim, pretty limited here over the last few days. Tonight, as you can see, heading into the overnight hours, we stay clear. Temperatures stay mild, only looking at 60s for those overnight lows. And as in terms of kind of what we're looking at here, as I mentioned, it's the temperatures. It's the temperature highs and lows that we're watching here of this whole roller coaster. Looking at near record warmth for Friday and Saturday, so tomorrow and Saturday, and then we look ahead to fall conditions for next week. So looking at kind of a big temperature change, going from upper 80s tomorrow and Saturday to lower 60s by next week. And here we'll kind of jump ahead to that temperature trend, and you can see what I'm talking about. This is just a sampling of some of those numbers for the Rochester area. So we could be looking at upper 80s tomorrow, and then by Wednesday, so about 4 or 5 days in between there, looking at 60s, low 60s for those high temperatures. So certainly a swing, big swing on the way. So let me know, are you team summer? Are you team fall? Let me know in the comments. That's kind of that temperature trend that we're looking at. So we'll definitely see a big cool down there for the first part of this coming up week, the work week. But we should be looking at some of that warmth returning by next weekend. We should stay into those upper 60s, maybe some low 70s sneaking back in. But certainly a lot more fall-like as we stay in the 60s and the 70s versus the upper 80s here for the region. So as I mentioned, potential for some near record warmth on the way Friday and Saturday. Looking here, comparing Friday and Saturday's high temperatures with the record for that city on that date. We could be looking at some records challenged. Maybe the Austin area, maybe looking at Albert Lee. Could be looking at a new record being set tomorrow. Rochester could be looking to tie or set a new record on Saturday, maybe challenging that for the Austin area, potentially into portions of Iowa. So the big question will be those dew points tomorrow and Saturday. If we see dew points staying into the 50s, we have a good chance at being well into those upper 80s, maybe getting into some of those lower 90s. However, if we do see dew points kind of creeping up a bit more into, say, the 60s, that could limit just how warm those temperatures could get for Friday and Saturday. So kind of a sampling there from Rochester, Austin, Albert Lee, Mason City, Decorah. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how warm we can get, and can we not only just challenge some of those standing records, but can we maybe tie them or potentially set new records. It'll be interesting to just see how warm we get and what can kind of play out from that. In terms of sky conditions, the rest of tonight we stay fairly quiet. We'll look forward to those dry skies, warm temperatures heading into Friday. Same for the daytime hours, more sunshine. Highs then for tomorrow, looking again, as you saw there with that temperature trend, pretty much mid to upper 80s here for the region. Sky conditions staying quiet as we start into the weekend there on Saturday. So look at your town forecast here for Friday. We'll kind of break things down. Southeast Minnesota, kind of along the riverside there. Plainview, St. Charles, Lewiston, about 87. Riverside, a lot of upper 80s there. 88 for Winona, Lake City, maybe 89 for the Zumbrota, Mazeppa, and for the Winona area. Kind of middle part of the region here. Rochester again getting near that 87 degree mark. A lot of spots could be ranging anywhere from about 87, maybe 89 degrees. So Albert Lee area, Austin may be getting really close to that 90 degree mark. Same for the Mason City, Charles City area, into Decorah as well. Again, anywhere from about 87 to 89 degrees possible there for our local towns. Look at your 7-day forecast. Things stay pretty hot here the next couple of days. I will say winds picking up Saturday and Sunday, so we might have a bit of a breeze. But again, the southern winds really will help continue to push in more of that hot air for the region. So gearing up then for maybe a couple spotty showers for Monday, but confidence not very high. So I think pretty much into most of next week too, we could be looking fairly dry, more sunshine. But hey, at least we'll have temperatures in the 60s. That'll be nice. Definitely a lot more fall-like. So we'll have some crisp fall temperatures there to wake up the next those few mornings there. Notice Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning could be a very crisp one. Temperatures overnight looking to drop into the 30s, so we may have to worry about some frost potential come Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So quick look there at your 7-day forecast and kind of what we are tracking. I'm not seeing any questions or comments or anything like that. It's kind of a quieter evening, and hey, that's okay. When the weather's quiet, not always as much to talk about. So, but I hope everybody is having a fabulous week. One more day, and then we've made it to the weekend. I know I'm looking forward to the weekend as well. But hey, try to stay cool, stay hydrated here the next couple of days, and we'll just see how warm, if we can even challenge some of these records in some spots. So it'll be interesting and kind of fun to watch that. But I know a lot of folks really excited and gearing up for those fall temperatures, kind of give that AC a well-deserved break. So hope everybody has a great evening. If you do happen to be watching this a little bit later, have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to drop those in the comment section, and I'll try and keep an eye on those here for tonight. So hope everyone has a fabulous Friday and a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Sunday for another edition, another look in at your weather check. Have a great one, everybody.